Being in a new country can bring out a surprising amount of confidence in yourself. In America, I was anxiety-prone to most social situations and would avoid them almost entirely. When I arrived to Australia for my working holiday year in 2016, I felt like I had nothing to lose. Maybe because it was okay to burn bridges, not knowing I would end up having long-term interests in the country. I could embarrass myself by approaching a beautiful lady and get rejected without the whole town finding out about it. I felt less risk-averse than ever. Now, it shouldn't take going to an entirely new place in order to have confidence, but it seemed to be a natural side effect of being an expat. Soon after my arrival, I quickly jumped into a relationship with a woman who was beautiful inside and out. Unfortunately, the excitement overshadowed any practicality. Worse, when problems in the relationship came up, I had no one to turn to. All of my friends were 10,000 miles away and most likely sleeping. The danger of jumping into a relationship before you have a chance to even establish yourself is that when things go south, you will have an overwhelming urge to run home. This is the last thing you want to do when you have so many life-changing experiences to be had overseas in your new country. You may feel that being a couple makes you stronger and increases your chances of success. But if the relationship is toxic and you have no friends or a stable job to carry you, then you may find yourself packing your bags to return home to friends who will nurse you back to health and ask you why you would leave such a wonderful place you always talked about living in. If you know yourself to be codependent, start doing research now to learn how to protect yourself from ill-fated attachments that can get in the way of your ambitions. Codependency can be summed up by having to rely on others to give you strength. The meaning is much deeper than this and complex, and I invite you to run an internet search and see if what you find is relatable. You'll quickly know whether or not this relates to you. Now, I'm not anti-relationship. Rather, I am anti-relationship until you find a job you are happy with and perhaps even built up a network of colleagues or a friend or two. Of course, love can happen anywhere and everywhere. Sometimes you can't stop it. What you do have control over is how often you use those pesky dating apps and websites. These are traps that can quickly lead to distraction and trouble. You may even be tempted to use dating resources to make friends or network. But come on, we all know why we signed up for those apps. I went down this road in my first week in Australia, and while it led to fond memories of my overseas relationship, I can't help wonder about all the opportunities I missed out on, all the people and places I didn't get to see, and independent growth I could have fostered. However, whatever you decide to do, you will learn from it and grow in ways you would have never expected. That being said, I have no regrets about my first visit to Australia and the romance that was born out of it, despite the should-have-seen-it-coming devastating breakup. It may work out differently for you, but beware of pursuing relationships until you know what you want and are firmly established in your new country, and you feel you can take care of yourself before taking care of others. Thanks for tuning in. I'm an American carpenter waiting for my visa grant to move to New South Wales. My videos are a bit shorter lately because I've been working over 60 hours a week, but I promise to make more interesting and detailed, fancy, sexy videos in the near future. Like this video and go ahead and subscribe for more content, and until next time.